Have you ever wondered if the snacks you reach for every day are truly supporting your health or quietly working against you? For seniors especially, the choices we make about what we eat can have profound effects on our well-being. Today, we're diving into the surprising truth about nuts, those crunchy, flavorful staples in so many kitchens, and uncovering how they might be influencing your heart, brain, and overall vitality. Nuts have long been celebrated as a healthy snack option, but not all nuts are created equal. Some varieties, while seemingly harmless or even beneficial, may actually pose risks to aging bodies when consumed regularly. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology reveals that consuming certain types of nuts could increase the risk of cardiovascular disease by up to 48%, particularly for older adults. This statistic isn't just alarming, it's backed by years of meticulous study. The findings highlight the importance of being mindful about which nuts we choose to include in our diets. Take almonds, for example. These small but mighty powerhouses are rich in calcium and vitamin E, making them an excellent choice for maintaining strong bones as we age. Bone loss accelerates after the age of 65, increasing the likelihood of fractures that can lead to significant complications. A quarter cup of almonds daily provides around 97 milligrams of calcium, along with magnesium, a mineral often deficient in older adults. Magnesium plays a crucial role in safeguarding arteries from potential damage caused by excess calcium, ensuring it reaches where it's needed most, your bones. Beyond their bone-strengthening properties, almonds also contain monounsaturated fats that contribute positively to heart health by lowering harmful LDL cholesterol levels. But there's more to almonds than meets the eye. They're also packed with fiber, approximately 3.5 grams per serving, which addresses a common issue among seniors: constipation. Nearly 40% of older adults experience this discomfort, and almonds offer a natural solution. Additionally, research from Tufts University suggests that almonds may help protect brain cells from oxidative damage, a growing concern as we age. To maximize their benefits, opt for almonds with their skins intact. The flavonoids in the skin work synergistically with vitamin E to enhance the nut's antioxidant properties significantly. However, it's worth noting that almonds can pose a choking hazard for those with swallowing difficulties. If this applies to you, take care to chew them thoroughly before swallowing. Now let's shift gears to another standout nut: walnuts. Often overlooked, walnuts resemble the very organ they support, the brain. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, walnuts are unmatched in their ability to promote cognitive health. A recent study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily over 8 weeks showed marked improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. These benefits stem from the unique polyphenolic compounds in walnuts, which can cross the blood-brain barrier to reduce inflammation in neural tissues. Such anti-inflammatory properties are critical for slowing the progression of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. Walnuts also contain melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. As we age, melatonin levels naturally decline, leading to restless nights for many seniors. Including a handful of walnuts before bedtime may help improve sleep quality, offering both restorative rest and cognitive benefits. Their combination of arginine, an amino acid that enhances blood vessel function, and polyphenols, which combat oxidative stress, further underscores their value for cardiovascular health. Walnuts don't just nourish, they actively support longevity by keeping arteries flexible and reducing blood pressure. Before we move forward, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any changes in your energy, mood, or focus since incorporating nuts into your diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your experiences. And if you're finding this video helpful, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights tailored to your wellness journey. Let's continue exploring the world of nuts and uncover which ones truly deserve a place in your pantry. Let's talk about pistachios, a humble yet powerful nut that often doesn't get the recognition it deserves. For seniors, pistachios are a standout choice, not just for their taste, but for their ability to support heart health and cognitive function. One of their most notable benefits lies in their role in managing blood pressure. Pistachios are naturally low in sodium and rich in potassium, providing approximately 285 milligrams per serving. This mineral balance is particularly important as we age because it helps prevent the kidneys from retaining excess salt, which can lead to elevated blood pressure. In fact, studies suggest that incorporating pistachios into your diet may reduce systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, a reduction comparable to some prescription medications, but without the side effects. Beyond their cardiovascular advantages, pistachios are also packed with antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. These carotenoids play a crucial role in protecting against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in individuals over 60. By concentrating in the macula of the eye, these compounds help shield your vision as you grow older. And for those concerned about dental health, pistachios offer a softer crunch compared to harder nuts like almonds or walnuts, making them easier on teeth and gums. But perhaps one of the most practical benefits of pistachios is their role in promoting mindful eating. The simple act of shelling pistachios slows down consumption, which can be especially calming and beneficial for cognitive function. Research published in the International Journal of Obesity highlights how the visible empty shells serve as a natural cue, helping seniors manage portion sizes more effectively. For individuals with arthritis or limited hand mobility, partially opened pistachios are an excellent option, allowing them to enjoy the benefits without added frustration. A daily serving of about 49 pistachios, roughly 1 ounce, is ideal, particularly if they're unsalted or lightly salted. Now, let's turn our attention to Brazil nuts, another powerhouse nut that deserves a spot in your pantry. These creamy, buttery gems are not only delicious, but also incredibly nutrient-dense, offering unparalleled support for thyroid health, a critical aspect of aging well. A single Brazil nut contains 96 micrograms of selenium, exceeding your daily requirement by 137%. Selenium plays a vital role in activating thyroid hormones, which regulate energy production, metabolism, and even mood. Given that up to 20% of seniors experience undiagnosed thyroid issues, often mistaken for symptoms of aging, Brazil nuts can be a game changer. The selenium found in Brazil nuts isn't just any selenium, it's organically bound, meaning it's more bioavailable and easier for the body to utilize than synthetic supplements. This makes Brazil nuts a highly efficient way to reap the benefits of this essential mineral. Beyond supporting thyroid function, selenium also contributes to maintaining myelin, the protective sheath around nerve cells. As we age, the degradation of myelin can slow reflexes, reaction times, and cognitive processing speeds. Regular consumption of Brazil nuts may help preserve these functions, keeping you sharper and more agile as the years go by. Brazil nuts also boast a unique blend of fiber and natural oils that promote intestinal regularity, a common concern among seniors. Their naturally sweet and buttery flavor makes them a satisfying alternative to less nutritious snacks. And here's something fascinating. Recent research suggests that certain antioxidants in Brazil nuts may slow the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes that naturally diminish with age. This finding underscores their potential to combat cellular aging at its core. However, moderation is key. I recommend limiting intake to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day to avoid the adverse effects of excessive selenium consumption. Before we transition to discussing the nuts you should approach with caution or avoid altogether, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried incorporating pistachios or Brazil nuts into your routine? Did you notice any changes in your energy levels, digestion, or overall well-being? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences could inspire others on their wellness journey. While almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts offer remarkable benefits for seniors, it's equally important to address the nuts that may pose risks when consumed regularly. Understanding which nuts to avoid and why can empower you to make choices that protect your long-term health. Let's start with peanuts, a staple in many households, but one that carries significant concerns for older adults. Peanuts are not technically nuts. They're legumes grown underground, making them more susceptible to mold and aflatoxins, harmful compounds produced by certain molds. Aflatoxins can damage the liver and increase cancer risk, a concern that becomes even more pronounced as we age because our body's natural detoxification processes slow down. Additionally, peanuts contain proteins that may trigger mild inflammatory reactions in some individuals, even if no allergy is present. This inflammation can exacerbate joint discomfort, cardiovascular strain, and cognitive decline, all issues that seniors are particularly vulnerable to. Another red flag lies in their omega-6 fatty acid content. While omega-6s are essential fats, most Americans consume far too much of them compared to anti-inflammatory omega-3s. The high omega-6 concentration in peanuts tips this balance further, potentially worsening systemic inflammation. Many physicians fail to warn their elderly patients about the interaction between peanuts and blood-thinning medications like warfarin, largely due to peanuts' vitamin K content. Commercial peanut butter often compounds these issues, as it contains hydrogenated oils, added sodium, and sugars, all of which burden aging cardiovascular systems. Even natural peanut butter, without added salt, can still elevate blood pressure levels. Improper storage of peanuts can lead to rancidity, producing harmful free radicals linked to accelerated aging and cognitive impairments. Now let's discuss cashews, another popular choice among seniors. Despite their creamy texture and appealing taste, cashews come with several drawbacks. Their high carbohydrate content, approximately 9 grams per ounce, can cause spikes in blood sugar levels, posing risks for the 25% of seniors diagnosed with diabetes and the additional 48% classified as pre-diabetic. Cashews also lack protective fibers found in other nuts, leaving blood sugar responses unchecked. For seniors managing diabetes or insulin resistance, this can be particularly problematic. The smooth, curved shape of cashews presents another issue. They're a choking hazard for those with swallowing difficulties, a common concern as we age. Furthermore, their high oxalate content binds to calcium in the gastrointestinal tract, reducing calcium absorption, a critical factor for older adults already at risk for osteoporosis. Oxalates also increase the likelihood of kidney stones, an ailment that becomes more prevalent after age 60. During processing, cashews lose much of their nutritional value due to the removal of urushiol, a toxic compound related to poison ivy. Many commercially available cashews are oil roasted and heavily salted, adding unhealthy fats and sodium that strain the heart. Macadamia nuts, while undeniably delicious, are another variety seniors should approach with caution. These nuts are exceptionally calorie-dense, providing around 200 calories per ounce, a challenge for older adults whose metabolic rates naturally decline with age. Their high fat content, approximately 22 grams per ounce, can overwhelm the gallbladder, triggering painful episodes in the 15% of seniors who have asymptomatic gallstones. Macadamias also contain one of the highest levels of saturated fat among nuts, contributing to elevated LDL cholesterol levels, a concern for many older adults. Their density and hardness pose risks to oral health, especially for seniors with crowns, bridges, or compromised teeth. Enamel deterioration, combined with reduced calcium absorption, makes macadamias less than ideal. From a financial perspective, they're among the priciest nuts, leading budget-conscious seniors to opt for cheaper alternatives that may be improperly stored or prone to rancidity. Their rich, buttery flavor encourages overconsumption, which can contribute to weight gain during a life stage when maintaining a healthy weight is already challenging. Finally, let's talk about pine nuts, which present unique challenges for seniors. Pine nuts contain chemicals that interact with over 60% of prescriptions commonly prescribed to older adults, including statins, antidepressants, and blood pressure medications. This interaction can reduce the effectiveness of these drugs or introduce harmful side effects. Pine nut syndrome, characterized by a bitter metallic taste that can last for weeks, disproportionately affects seniors. This condition can diminish appetite and nutritional intake, leading to unintended weight loss, a serious concern for older adults. Pine nuts are also rich in polyunsaturated fats, which are prone to oxidation and can produce inflammatory compounds. For seniors managing conditions like arthritis, this oxidative stress can worsen symptoms. Their small size and smooth texture make them a choking hazard, particularly for those with swallowing difficulties or dry mouth, a condition affecting 70% of seniors on multiple medications. Enzyme inhibitors in pine nuts may hinder protein digestion, compounding the natural decline in digestive efficiency that occurs with age. Before we conclude, I'd love to hear from you. Have you made changes to your nut consumption based on what you've learned today? If so, how has it impacted your health? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your stories. And if you're finding this video helpful, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights tailored to supporting your wellness journey. Let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed today. From almonds and walnuts to pistachios and Brazil nuts, we've explored how certain nuts can profoundly benefit your health as you age, supporting your bones, brain, heart, and even sleep quality. But we've also uncovered some surprising truths about nuts that may not be as beneficial or may even pose risks to seniors. It's clear that making informed choices about which nuts to include or avoid in your diet can have lasting impacts on your vitality and well-being. The key takeaway here is balance and mindfulness. Incorporating nutrient-rich nuts like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts into your daily routine can provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support aging bodies. These nuts are particularly valuable because they address common concerns among seniors: bone density, cognitive decline, cardiovascular health, and metabolic regulation. For example, just a small handful of walnuts each day could improve your memory and mental flexibility, while a couple of Brazil nuts might help maintain thyroid function and protect your vision. On the flip side, avoiding high-risk nuts like peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts can safeguard you from potential harm. Whether it's the mold toxins in peanuts, the blood sugar spikes from cashews, the saturated fats in macadamias, or the medication interactions with pine nuts, being aware of these pitfalls empowers you to make safer choices. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Even swapping out one risky nut for a healthier option can create meaningful change over time. Small, consistent actions lead to significant results. If you've been consuming peanuts regularly, consider replacing them with pistachios, which offer similar satisfaction but come with added cardiovascular benefits. Or if you're fond of cashews, try substituting them with almonds, which provide better calcium absorption without the oxalate concerns. These subtle shifts don't require drastic lifestyle changes but can yield profound effects on your long-term health. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any improvements in your energy levels, digestion, or overall wellness since adjusting your nut intake? Maybe you've discovered a new favorite nut or found creative ways to incorporate these superfoods into your meals. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'm sure others would love to hear what's worked for you. If you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. We're committed to providing content that supports your journey toward better health and happiness at every stage of life. With your subscription, you'll gain access to more insights, tips, and strategies tailored specifically for seniors who want to live their best lives. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, the choices you make now can shape your tomorrow. Here's to embracing small changes that lead to big rewards and to enjoying every step of your wellness journey. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep nourishing your body with the care it deserves.